Hello? Hello, hello. Guess maybe we should have... Thinking about it. Probably, maybe. Hello. Capture my cursor for this game. Seems like it might be helpful to be able to see that. But hello, welcome in. Congratulations on getting first. Incredible. You must be on like a insane watch streak as well now, right? You got a watch streak and everything, I bet. I do. Well, what is it? What is your watch streak at? Do you know? Yeah, you must have missed one. I wonder if you lose a streak if my stream dies and then it comes back, because that happens quite a lot. Maybe that was why. But yeah, we're gonna play No, I'm Not a Human today for the first time in forever. I don't really know anything about this game, as per usual. I know it blew up quite a bit at one point when it came out. Everyone and their mother was playing it. So, I guess, let's see what all the hype is about. I think there's a lot of judging people by their looks kind of vibes in this. But let's see what's going on in No, I Am Not Human. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of reading. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. It's already weird. It's already weird. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took... Man, you gotta be a little slow with the subtitles. I can't read that fast. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. So it's just like... She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? It's like... people conversations. Just life stuff. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Just random people's conversations. Oh, I didn't expect to be able to walk around. Loneliness and isolation. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be heading our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue the conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Okay. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. So I can check the rooms. Kombucha? What's that? Is that a drink? What is anyone? What's kombucha? 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 I don't know. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Nope. I don't look that way. Not anymore. Why don't we look out the window that way? Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. I don't go out during the day anyway, so I'll be fine. What bad memories could you have with the cupboard? I'm afraid of looking out right now. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. One of these magazines where you gotta find a certain person in a crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Dude is just a... Honestly, I'm better off alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Boy, don't let people being around you stop you from talking to yourself. How did you get in here? Damn, so it's all true, after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and if you have to remember to let others in. And you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous and draining. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you'd like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shower or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right. I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. God damn it. Hang on. Mate. 286. I probably don't even need to write it down, but here I am. Writing that son of a bitch down. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Yeah, that's what you want during an apocalypse. Sort of thing. Just have a beer. I just crushed a cockroach. A cockroach. Yeah, Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. And he pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open the box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make my mind up. We got some subplot going on. Some trauma. It wouldn't be a horror game without some trauma. Oh, it's on the wall. Okay, well. Do I feel silly for writing it down? No. But a little. Maybe a little bit. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so that the light from one room spills into another. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. So do I have to take a beer? Guess I have to take a beer. I just woke up though, didn't I? Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Hooray. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dank dance invokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. I am also not a human. We're all not humans here. I can't look outside during the day. Do I generally have to take a swig? Can I look at the people? No. Okay. But welcome in, Buns. Hello. I guess we'll take a drink. That beer sure made me sleepy. I guess I go sleep. Nighttime, bitch. Nighttime, bitch. Time for nighttime shit. Or something. Is neighbor man still here? No. They haven't told me what I'm looking there for. Hi. Is my daddy hurt? Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait. You're just testing me to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. You'd be so bad at this game. They do. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy taught me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. I'll get your dad for you. Have a good day. Oh, why does she think her dad's here? Why does she think her dad's here? Why do you think your dad's here, sir? Sir or ma'am? If I pick this one, I'll get your dad for you. That's cornering myself into a lie, innit? Have a good day. Thanks. You too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll a dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Oh, that was her dad? I thought you'd left. That's a bit nerve-wracking, isn't it? Can I come in? I was taking shower at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? The fact that I can't see his eyes is awful. You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgusts me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but I thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have fucking noticed. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. I don't... Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. I let him in. I let him in. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even well know. I shouldn't promise anything. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I mean, I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had a bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive it somehow. It's freak out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Ugh. Aren't you scared? Tell me. Tell me it'll be over soon, please. See that she's giving red flags. Ironically, the last guy didn't. Me, personally. She's giving red flags, right? She's been pretty vague. She's been pretty vague. Or I guess the last guy was a bit vague too, but oh, you know, I'm going with my gut. Too vague. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. Can I exit? Ah! Damn, they just keep coming. Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get let in. What happened to your skin? That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it, but for some reason, people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. What did you expect? What do you mean? What did I expect? Get a grip. You think I chose to look this way? I'm telling you, I'm not a visitor. What makes you so sure? Because I know what I am, and I'm not one of them. So are you going to let me in or not? Thanks for letting me in and, well, not making a big deal about how I look. Wait, did I let him in? I thought I was... It said, we'll see about that. I thought we were going to have a gander at him. Shit. I let him in. I let that guy in. Where are they? To be fair, I think I might have let that last guy in. Because he didn't seem like he was giving too many red flags. He might have been fuck ugly, but he wasn't giving red flags. I don't think. What is that? Ghost orbs. Okay, let's go to sleep. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the past few nights has surpassed the average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. A studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Oh, so that girl was probably fine. Because her teeth was fucked. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsor. Man, I don't... Didn't that tall guy have pretty good teeth? I think I might have bungled it already, chat. Yeah? What is it? How do I test him? I guess we're testing. It's clearly, his teeth are clearly not perfect. Can I not leave? Man, I gotta do it. Go on then. If it makes you feel better. See? Normal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Straight too. Maybe my skin's a mess, but my chompers are perfect. You're not gonna kill me over the one good thing I have going, right? What the hell's wrong with you? Shit, I don't wanna... Listen, guys. Mi casa, so casa. You know what I'm saying? But, we don't fuck with no perfect teeth in this house. Oh, damn. See, I knew, yeah, I was a little sus about that guy. But I thought what I picked was to have a look at him. Okay, so where's the other guy? In here? What in the bloody hell? Yes. Was there something you wanted? Shall we test him? I guess we'll test him. I'm pretty certain he's fine, but we'll test him. What do you want to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Okay, yeah, they're not. I knew it. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Bit rude, but not a visitor. Now I feel a little bit bad about that girl that we had to kick to the curb. Hang on. Hang on. Ah! Fuck. Can I not squish it? I can't squish it. Oh, okay. So if I've tested people, I don't need to drink. I can just go to sleep? Yeah, okay. I appreciate that one guy we let in not murder us immediately. So this guy in here is safe. Cucumber day. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. What exactly do you need? Suit you for what? What exactly do you need? I require a room in your home. You do take in the needed, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you'd better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens! I would never have figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hotel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? What? 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 I'm baffled by this one, I think. I'm a little bit baffled. I guess you can come in. You're a bit insufferable. They're a bit insufferable, but I let them in. You can't look at their chompers while they're at the door, apparently. I don't think. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? What a night, huh? You feel it? Pure magic. Why so cheerful? Well, I was neck deep in debt. Everything was going downhill, you know. But now I don't own a damn thing. With all this chaos going on, no one gives a crap about banks or loans anymore. Feels amazing. And what are you doing out here? Damn, that's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So, you gonna let me in or what? He's given red flags. That last guy, the priest, was a bit of a dick, but you know, dicks be dicks sometimes. This guy, red flag. He's only concerned about his loans and not the world being going to shit. Like, you should, your priorities are all fucked, mate. You know what I'm saying? Get out. Damn, he's got fucking ugly teeth though. Man, you remind me of those same damn banks. Shit. Fine. Last time I fall for this. Here, let me give you, what do I have here? Oh, look what I found. It's kombucha. Would that help set off things? You know what, fine. That's what I like to hear. Let's crack a can or two and celebrate. Yeah, I have no idea what a big day this is for me. We accepted a bribe. His teeth was messed up. You know what? Hello! Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore. Folks stop caring about proper send-offs, I tell you. Sun'll cremate the corpses anyway. And these nights, they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. Hell with it. I'm done. God, this game sucks. Why do they only the fact? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chat? Why do they only show us their gob when they're when they get their answer? He seems a little too pristine, doesn't he? He's like a caricature of a person. Anyone else getting that? Is that just me? Maybe that's just me. I'm sorry, buddy. Howie! You break your back digging all day, every day, your whole damn life, and for what? You come home and it's empty. Then the visitors come knocking. Or worse, they're already inside, just waiting for you. I've heard stories from someone steps out, comes back home, and boom, show's over. I'm gonna dig a deep hole, and I ain't leaving it ever again. I didn't even see his teeth. Was his chompers fucked? bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Why would they be playing outside? A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. You still out there, buddy? I'm trying to see if he's like a cat, you know? Is he gonna get closer? Maybe not. Everyone in chat would shit, I think, if he... Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay. So one of those people that came by just now were a visitor. At least one of them, maybe. Smells like somebody died. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has funded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign house identifies visitors have crawled from underneath ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Dirty fingernails, pristine teeth. Wait, did he kill the fucking guy from the bar? Our Father, who art in heaven. It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposely assign me the most pitiful room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably been made a meal of by the moths that have taken up residence. Couldn't even hang across and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? He killed the lanky guy, did he? Seems God is not the one who tests me. Teeth. If you must. Be not afraid. Sins are not something to be chewed nor savored, child. I swallow them whole. Hmm. I'm a little upset that he killed my guy from the first day. Apparently, allegedly. We could be living so carefree right now. Just your regular work-worn hands. "14 years at the factory. And for what, huh? You look how it all turned out." So his teeth and hands are fine. I'm pretty sure... Oh, this guy's a little sus. He's a little spooky, isn't he? He killed the bloody... Killed that bloody guy, though, didn't he? Saves the game. This save persists even after your current playthrough ends. We'll just do that. Why not? What about his fingies? You mean the priest? Looks like the conversation is over. I'm a little upset that he killed the tall guy. Unfortunately, we can't check his fingers. We could only do 2 checks. And I checked the other guy as well. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Hey man, open up. The sun's beating down like a spotlight. I'm gonna go blind at this rate. Let me crash here for a couple of nights. I won't hang around forever. I'm not some, what's the word? Freeloader. Shit's a total mess right now. Like hosting an A-lister in a dive bar with no crowd control. Why does it look like you haven't slept in a week? Because I haven't. Played a set till dawn, then some wackos rolled up on our spot and started stealing shit. They even busted my guitar, those motherfuckers. All this bullshit's turning people into animals, man. And honestly, if I were a visitor, I'd be kicking the door in or crawling through a window instead of just here. Thanks, man. I'll be cranking some tunes now and then. Hope that's cool. If I can snag a guitar, I'll play you something. Or not. It's your call, man. Oh my god. He's got a head like a baked bean. Built like a baked bean. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. Yet we remain alive. It's strange. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell me your fortune. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another? Or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. The cat must enter, chat. Always a bloody cat, innit? Always a bloody cat. Actually, let's check. I should have done that. I meant to do this before. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. Yeah, that one guy is definitely not hiding the fact that he's a little weird. Charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Okay, so far not so bad, I think. I need to pay attention to when I accept or deny people, because they smile at us, don't they? And I've not been... I check out a little bit. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Yeah, that guy with the skin condition had that going on. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. See that one dude that I let in? I couldn't see his eyes, could I? Yeah, this guy. I appreciate the priest not killing him. Man, I miss my axe. Daydreaming. Caught myself counting who's still standing from the old crew. Back then, after every funeral, we'd plug in and shred. Better than rotting in bed or getting wasted. One time, I hammered the same riff 3 nights straight. Played till my fingers bled. Just me and my axe. No room for my brain to replay the face of that fucker who just kicked the bucket. Now it's the same shit day in, day out. Visitors, scorching sun, just another round of hell. Bottoms up. Yeah, he seems the most normal so far. Our Father, who art in heaven, why don't you leave if you hate it so much? You think I choose to set foot in this forsaken place? Had the monastery survived, I'd have never left its holy walls. I don't care for this pile of rot and rubble. No. Were there choice afforded to me, I would never have trespassed here. This house reeks of murder and death. Lord knows you probably enjoy wallowing in it. Just smitten down anyone who you deem a demon. You might even be one yourself, horns and all, just waiting to sprout. But I shall endure these transgressions. The Heavenly Father watches over his flock. Wait, was that bag of rubbish? Was that the dude I shot though? Let's test him though. I want to test his hands. Be quick about it. Yeah, okay. Your old age and roach poison brings forth a rash as persistent as the non-believers, yet only half victorious. Okay, well, he's fine. He's fine. I'm not even going to check the other guy. This guy. His eyes look a little red. Got a dark spot on my iris. Take a look. There's always a small spot on my vision because of it. Okay, well, he's fine as well. I've seen his teeth. So everyone in the house is A+. Splendid. I guess we could check that other guy though, since we have one thing left. I think we've seen his mouth. Just try your hands. Got that one tattoo. At Wild Night, the artist got smashed, and I was wasted enough to grow a pair. Wait, maybe it wasn't a tattoo. Can't even remember anymore. Yeah, he's chill, right? That guy's chill. He's giving very chill vibes. But, yeah, I guess it was worth checking. I don't understand how that troublemaker guy got killed. He must have been the priest, right? Priest just I don't deal with troublemakers. Immediately fucking kills him. I kind of respect it. Your neighbor's house, which he'd just painted white, is now charred black. Charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Did someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Was that daughter not his daughter? Was that what happened? What? Is anyone still alive? Void thoughts swirl in your head, and you've overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. You know what we could do? A pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. Not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. See, we have his number, right? The neighbor. We could call him. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Okay, we can't use the phone. Okay, well, we can do that in the morning. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in this area. And we'll verify that they're a human too, of course. Do I need to pack? So should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. No! Why would you take that one? Taken the one guy that I'm like, yeah, that guy's chill. Can you not take the priest? Brother. Son of a bitch. Fucker. Shit mixed. Will you not be able to test them? Because of the gear? I guess not. They could just be in the gear. Just snatching my people. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here really took it out of me, let me tell you. Might I pop in and rest a minute? Not the cool guy. He was the most normal guy. What? You chose to walk. You chose to walk all the way over here specifically? No. I didn't plan to come here. Don't be silly. Yet, fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is a mistake, dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with a purpose. Clearly your eyes landed on it one at a time. As it was always meant to be, I assume. I don't buy this at all anymore. How are there soldiers dead outside and this old biddy has just walked here? Come on now. I don't follow. Do you need something? What does anyone need, dearie? A roof over my head, share a story or two, to lie down and close my eyes peacefully, and air to breathe, I suppose. I don't need for much. It's just really boring living all by one's lonesome, is all. God damn son of a bitch. Come in. Come in. Thank you, dearie. I can tell you've been very entertaining host, and maybe I'll finally find out what's been going on around here. I shouldn't have let that woman in. Uh-oh. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking about something, and they killed him. He sobs. They now our house is on fire. Fine. You'll help me? I'm scared. Oh dear. Oh dear. Uh-oh. 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 What that neck do? Hi. You open or not? What do you want? Crate of beer. Drawer. Ham leg. Don't know. Give whatever. You open, yes or no? Tell me. Come here. So I came. Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell? You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? Like, this is the biggest red flag we've seen since we've started this game, which is sort of making me want to let her in. The guy with the baked bean for a head said let the cat in. This bitch is holding a cat. Come on in. You got crusty old believer. Not supposed to be here. Go on, make leave. I'll kick them out. Come in. Come on, kitty. Entertain me now, yes? See, furball, not you. Big idiot. I mean, it gave me a reason to kick the priest out, so I think that was a net win. That was a net positive. She did seem... She either seemed like maybe a visitor or like a non-native, like Russian speaker. Somebody that speaks like Slavic. That's kind of how they talk when they're speaking English. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too far into it. Look at the state of that. Is that... Should we put it down? That cat doesn't look healthy to me. That's crazy. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. She did also have pretty good looking teeth, so that's a little worrying. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enhancing or that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Traveling outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has rebuilt a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Okay, well you heard the woman. I'm gonna pause stream until Cat gets home. But yeah, be safe. The VOD is always available, Smile. Okay, let's have a look, see what we've got. First things first, before I forget. Basement. Uh-oh. Let's see. Can we call the neighbor? 286 476. Okay, so the neighbor, not surprisingly, is not available. Okay, let's have a look, see what's going on in the house. Wait, did the priest actually get kicked out? She looks like the spitter from Left 4 Dead. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. Don't want anything. Don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Oh dearie me. I'm getting old. Where are you from? City born. I am dearly. Had me a little hut in a high-rise. No wee cottage in the country. No crumbly old house. No crumbly old husband even, I do beg my pardons. Or grandbabies to speak of. So I'd sit myself down on a bench most days. Could feel a bit of life there, you see. Oh, and the things I'd hear. But when all this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. Beh. How can you feel life when everybody around is dropping like blooming flies? Step into the stairwell, and there's always some poor soul lying there, covered with white cloth. Heavens, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone, rather than keep watching such sorrow. So I popped. Off I popped even. Jeez. So off I popped. Folded off, looking for a place where there's still stories to hear, and life to feel. And looky here, fate's led me straight to your door, dearie. Now, I'm no churchgoer, but in times like these, well, feels like heaven itself guided my steps. I'm just trying to decide who I wanna test. He's chill. His teeth, his eyes, and his hands are fine. I'm not gonna look at the man's pits, I don't think. We could be living so carefree right now. Going back to your apartment? It's a mess. A whole mess. I used your phone again. Hope you don't mind. The bank this time. Turns out my accounts are frozen, and I'd been saving up too. Now I can't touch a cent. They said it's because the debt, but that's bullshit. They could just deduct the mortgage payments monthly. But freezing the whole thing? Total nonsense. My bet is they did it to pay for all the FEMA's little projects. You know, their staff, experiments, that kind of thing. Well, screw them. I'm done paying. I'll stay here for a bit, if that's okay. Too embarrassed to go back to my family right now. And my apartment's probably either a visitor nest or a female lab by now. This might be a visitor nest as well. I want my mummy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. And then they said, Daddy, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Let's check your hands. I can cut my own nails already. I'm not very good at it yet. Let's see. Pretty nice, right? Can we get another check on you? Teeth. Okay, alright. I just wanted to check. Okay, I'm gonna... What in the blue hell? Is this just potatoes? What is this? Nothing to do down here. I can tell. We got a basement, chat. I'm gonna test the skinny lady, I think. Or should we check the granny? This woman is so odd, I don't see her being fake. This woman seems a little... I can't remember what we've seen. Bet, making an old woman lift her armpits. Have you no shame? Well, what can I do? You are the owner of the fine house. I'm grossed out. Well, dearie? I don't know what to make of that. There was no hair, but... I'll leave you be. I feel like she's a little sus. This cat is also fighting for its life. So if somebody dies, does that mean... we've made a grave error? Man. Gosh. Okay, let's look out the windows. You were looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. I assume that's like a solar flare as well. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing the helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat. Probably left behind by that visitor. I let the cat in. What's that? FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They are taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Who is it? It better be the FEMA agent bringing back my boy. Good evening. I'm FEMA. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection on your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to your quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So, you're still holed up in there, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear though, something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least you can move on. I hope to see you soon. Halt scrutiny? Does that mean... no testing them, or just let everyone in? How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here, after all. You look unusual. So you noticed. Thanks. You like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately. Even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I'd rather not. I used to pray my father would drop dead. Is that enough? I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I had it worse. Connecting with people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together, just you and me. I'm sure we could distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. I don't know why I let her in. Some people might say it's because of the frontal asset she had, and I say no. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? How long have you been looking? I have never once found peace. So a long time. Take off your jacket. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you any longer. Come in. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. I don't know why I'm just letting everyone in right now. Just I'm throwing, I think. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I want to see that last woman in the puffer jacket. What? Why were you in a puffer jacket? Damn. Someone smells like somebody died tonight. Well, that's not good. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forest regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. So despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identification sign in aid to identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm, remain indoors during the daylight hours. Yes, baby, is there something on your mind? How do you like it here? It's cozy. More than I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me in. Thought I might end up on the streets before dawn. And you? How do you feel? Anxious. I get it. These days, making any long-term plans just feels pointless. You never know what you'll get. What'll get you first, the sun, the lunatics, or these visitors. But humanity's already survived plenty of catastrophes. I think we'll leave something of a legacy behind when we're gone. Someone will find traces of us. It'll be okay, baby. Who died? If only there was a little warmth. You're keeping your jacket on? Yes. There's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? Aren't you sweating under it? You don't shower? I'm not going to answer that question. Sorry. What does a photograph prove? Does it not seem strange to you? But it's not up to me, is it? You see something? Show me. Let me test her as well, I guess. Somebody's not right. I don't understand, I guess. Who died? Was it the kid? Shit. The girl. Why? Why the girl? Do you ever feel it, baby? The fear that I might not be human? Let's move on to some more physical checks, shall we? I don't understand. Each day spotting visitors is harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. So are these both visitors in here? What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Are these both visitors? Oh, bombs and asses. Shit. Who killed her though? Bastards. Is it you? Damn it. Man, this game's brutal. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor right, left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for a wave you need with the right knob. Oh, I hate it. What just happened? We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil arrests are coming in from the neighboring city. Due to unsolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and wait for further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Up next, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from the deep underground? No, this is neither sci-fi or novel. Sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all baseless theories. Studies show that visitor is a human who has come into contact with undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. I'm so upset. I was trying to click on the woman in my bed. One of these son of a bitches are fucking one or both. Can't believe I just skipped that day. I kind of want to restart. Oh dearie me, I'm getting old. I didn't read any of that. Perhaps soon I won't need to remember. You know? Let me see your teeth. Okay. I'm mad. I let this girl die, and I let the other woman die. Son of a bitch. But both of the... Damn, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Both of them women in that room had a black dot on their thing. Good evening. Any chance you've got room for one more? I don't really need much. What brought you here? I just finished college, but finding a job in my field has been tough. So I took some shifts at a little coffee shop. But after everything that's happened, people just stopped showing up. And they made us all redundant. Guess those who land gigs at nightclubs got lucky. Seems things actually turned out better for them. When times get tough, people simply wish to tune it all out for a while and to be carefree for a moment. Just like when we were children, my landlord didn't want to rent to a fresh graduate with no steady income in the first place. So after all this started, he kicked me out. Said it was due to my lack of employment. Moved his half-siblings in shortly after. I can't say I really blame him. Well, I hope you can see my side too. I hate being a burden on anyone. But when things get rough, you do what you can to survive. I'll try to be useful till I'm back on my feet, and I promise that someday I'll return the favor. Fine, come in. It's good to know that kind people still exist, and not just in stories. Hello? Anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there, behind the door. Can you open it? First, return the ones you took. What? Oh, you think I'm a female officer? Because of the suit? Nah, I just pulled it off of a corpse. Figured it might be safer out here that way. They must wear these things for a reason. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind at night or something. I don't even want to know. So who are you? Just a regular factory guy. Built bridges, fixed them too. And I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up. Not enough people left. We couldn't keep up. I burnt out and quit. Come in. What? Oh, thanks. Any place I can sit? Don't think you'd actually let me in. Why am I letting everyone in? Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift internally. Why aren't you at a hospital? What are you going to do? I wanted to keep putting out these fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear I'd done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness. Alright, come on in. Fair enough. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone does? Why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for someone else. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Decision making has been a problem. I skipped a whole day by clicking on that bloody bed. Oh, I'm upset about that. I'm a little upset. I just let people die. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral now growing ever louder. The bells toll for us, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Surinam inudans. Surinam inudans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Is that what the basement's for? Putting bodies in? Did you need something? Huh. Interesting outcome. I hope you won't judge me over something so minor. It's nothing serious. First time. Misidentify. Oh, damn. I misidentified? What do you mean? There was black dots, was there not? Oh, shit. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold up longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though, thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Man, I'm making a hash of this. He kind of looks like one of the Oompa Loompas from the remake with Johnny Depp. Hope I didn't get too much solo exposure. I need to check here. So I figured it's better not to get too thorough with teeth. Just to avoid questions, if you know what I mean. You're kidding, we didn't train for this. Don't know about others, but our team never checked for this. I honestly don't know what I was looking for with the believe it or not. Somebody's gonna die, right? No? God damn it. The bitch that couldn't stay warm. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all of this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests, keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over it to you again? Yes. But this time we need two. Doesn't matter who, just hand 2 of your residents over now. Everything will be back to normal soon. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when you stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. So no matter what I said, they took our people. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of our hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. As it should be, yet I must ask you to rid yourself of some inhabitants you shelter here. They obstruct our purpose, and that cannot be. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on you then. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This isn't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors. Think they can, I don't know, get better. A couple of days pass, they butcher everyone in the house. Then they run off and do it again. No justice. I don't hide, I am justice. I bring order. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you a visitor? Is that supposed to make you visitor proof? Visitor proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Yeah, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one, half-naked. So it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been to it. Stay in one spot for too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? Here in town? I just needed a place to rest my bones. Kid. Ever since this damn business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son. They're up to something. And they need to be put down. Where's your weapon, then? I had a rifle. It damn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there. And you bet your ass they fired. Varmint idea of fun. Nothing human about them, except the skin they wear, kid. Nothing human about them except the skin they wear, kid. Any non-humans make it in yet? Yes. Damn, you like cat speed demon home. Gotta see what happens on that game that he's playing. Quick. But yeah, we might have had a few issues while you were gone. And I'm not yet over them. I'm still a little upset about it. Knew you weren't soft. You've got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. Won't let no vermin within a mile of this place. The little girl was killed. I let another one in, and she killed a little girl and another woman that I let in. I accidentally skipped a day, and it killed the little girl and then a woman the next day. And then the day after that, I shot a guy that I thought was a visitor, and turns out he wasn't. So far and I shot the woman that was a visitor that killed the girl and the woman. So far we've shot 2 visitors, we've shot an innocent, and we've had 3 people killed by... We've had 3 people killed by visitors. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to the overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. And to be fair, you wouldn't have liked the woman that got killed, so maybe it's for the best. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today: bleeding gums. If an individual shows this condition, comes to your door, do not engage, wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol, and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on a dangerous new cult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Okay, so I may or may not have let a cultist into the house. There they are. Yep, there's our cultists. Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia, we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning. And lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. You look afraid. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell. That is something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. Have you tried firmly grasping it? If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her death. God damn. Is that Alvin the chipmunk? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. So we have cult members in our house. No big deal. What is this basement for? I feel like I'm missing something. I thought this was where we'd put the body of the innocent fellow we shot. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger kid. Lived way out in the wilds. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siree. My home's my fortress. What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep. then why are you here then? Hell, if I'm letting that poor son of a gun get his hands on me, he's the reason I gone and left my cabin. Hi, I can see it in your eyes. You've seen him too, ain't ya? You saw the tall, pale visitor too? So I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If only you knew. If you only knew what I'd done been through, kid. Talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me a beer tomorrow and you'll hear it all. Teeth, huh? Uh-oh. Of course my teeth are white. I ain't a savage, son. I'll wipe my ass too, if that's important. Let me test you again. Let's move this along, kid. Uh-oh. Of course my hands are dirty. I spend my night digging up vermin. Makes them easier to kill. You should be doing the same, son. Whoa there, no need to fill me with full of lead. I'm the one watching the windows tonight, making sure no vermin sneaks in. Alone. It's your funeral, kid. This is how a vermin feels before I blast them. I'm sorry, but that was 2 strikes against him. You know what I'm saying? He had good teeth and dirt under his fingernails. Good enough for me. And we have this guy in here still. That kind of looks like a fucking Oompa Loompa. Some sort of cross between an Oompa Loompa and Michael Jackson. I did already check his teeth, but I wanted to see his gums. His gums seem fine as well. Hello, this is the Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultant services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What am I supposed to do with their ears? Ears, wait. Let me consult with management and I'll get back to you. Wait, they can't tell me about the... To ensure the underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Refrain from showering or washing yourself. That wasn't very helpful. I kind of wanted to ask about the picture thing. 'Cause that's what got that one guy blasted. Hello, you've reached full rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of cat food, please. Have I got to feed it? I gotta feed it. I gotta feed that cat. I'm so upset that I let that woman and that child die. Stupid dingus. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this world? Not those guys. FEMA officer stands over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting down something on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Hi. For rest delivery here. Here you go, to cat food. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word, one single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your home, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. What's wrong with you? The man looks at you, eyebrows raised. He seems unable to answer. Did somebody sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. He nods and steps inside. Finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it. For who dwells on what the mind births when it breaks? It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd have done the same. What did you see? Trust me, you're better off not knowing. To it, Our sorrow is a feast, a buffet of grief. It gorges itself on fear, pain, our minds. My only mistake was wandering into the wrong place at the wrong time. It didn't even notice me at first. It was too busy devouring charred flesh, slowly consuming those blackened coal-like bodies right before my eyes. Dear God, I wouldn't wish the sight of it on my worst enemy. Fair enough, come in. Thank you. Maybe I can finally rest. Damn, will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? I mean, if she is one, how is she going to do anything with no eyes, you know? Do you ever dream? Not really. There you go. You're just like everyone else. Even when they've got a fever, nothing. I wonder, is the sun to blame, or is it something else? Do you dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. You know what? Fuck it. Everyone come in. Why not? Thanks. I'll try to fall asleep here. Though rest will probably escape me. But if someone else in this house dreams, that would be just as nice. I'm just letting everyone in at this point. We're just letting everyone in. And after all, why shouldn't I let everyone in? Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will continue both this and the ongoing visitor threat. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Okay, let's go have a look, see what we've let in our house. Oh, okay. None in the living room. Do visitors dream? Did you get any sleep? Wasn't really trying to sleep. I just hope someone here still dreams that all. But no. But no one's shared any dreams with me yet. Maybe I don't look trustworthy. Maybe they'll open up later. Yes, I'll show you in a moment. I'm so tired, I tend to forget these things. I think we need to put less focus on little things. Make all of this seem a little less odd. I wonder, can you tell a visitor by their dreams? I need to test you. Teeth. By the way, they are the last witnesses. I chewed on the truth, choking on it until it clogged my throat. I clenched my fists, my knuckles white, as my gaze brushed over it. Now my hands grasp at the emptiness, waiting for the sweet embrace of death to wipe it all from my mind. Okay, well, she has perfect teeth. So, you cut the stitches off your mouth? I'm not reading it. I can't understand you. Now I've got a decision to make. This woman seems more sus. God damn it. She doesn't have bad fingers for her teeth. Son of a bitch. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think we might have screwed the pooch on this one. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if he likes it or not. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at the remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of the world has gone too far. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What is it gonna take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors or we never meet again. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. But one of the cultists. That's all. Have a nice night. Let us not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Wait. They're all dead? You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. What do you mean they're all dead? Huh? The fuck you mean they're all dead? Tried to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town? Or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? How? Same way you do, I bet. TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife? Well, fuck the wife. Only the girl made it out. Your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun. Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting. A photo? Something about your aura? Fine. Let's see how clean you are. Looks clean, sure. But I've buried too many that were actually clean to buy it just like that. Honestly, couldn't care less about that photo. I've got real shit to handle. You live for now. We'll run a real test later. I don't understand how all of our cultists are dead. Like the FEMA guy just took one. What? How could I have stopped that? Unless the rest of the people in the house are visitors. If that's the case. Rot roll Raggy. The one with the eyes missing in the kitchen's a little sus. No one died, so maybe we're fine. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on the quarantine zone. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. To assist in these troubled times, the agency announced a new identifying sign. Fungal growth in the underarm area. So that old woman had like weird fungal shit going on under her armpits, didn't she? And I was like, what in the shit is that? I said it word for word. What in the shit is that, I says. Well, armpits have a couple of things, so let's try that. Yeah! She's got hairy armpits. Armpits. Because she's a liberal woman. How are all the cultists gone? Fucking hell. Armpits. Boy, what in the blue hell is that? So, not good. We're gonna have another test. That's not good. Dreams exist, at least, but they used to be, but not an aura. Before you shoot me, I have a request for you. Where did you hear about this sign anyway? Ah, from the TV? Odd. I just don't know. Sure, I can understand everything else, but an aura? What? I can't shoot him? Alright. I was like, I'll hear him out, and then I'll blast him. The game's like, no. The game's like, no, fo. No, for real, on God. So if he's fed, does that mean no one's gonna get killed? Due to the unexpected demand, we have been forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you still like to place an order, please try calling again another time. Wait, so I can't order now? Well, that's just a load of hoopla, isn't it? Son of a bitch. Okay, well... I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned. I took in those they called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to care for them. I loved them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First, they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut. Then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. Come in. I'm sorry, but is that the black hoodie guy you have here? Is that that black hoodie guy you have here? I can't stay under the same roof as someone like that. They remind me of those people who the children. I'll kick them out. Come in. I mean, I wanted to blast him anyway. We'll kick him out. No biggie. They told me this world would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry. We can help. Why not just break the door down? Does the unknown scare you? Do you often wonder why you're still alive? Seems like you're more concerned with what comes after the end. So you die. What then? You're just God forever. Will you feel anything? But I'm more curious about something else. Have you let any of us into your home? I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. Why so tense? Clinging to life like that. What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? I'm not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here. Help me! I was shot. I'm not gonna last long. What happened? Yeah, I broke up. Hang on. Take two. Yeah, I broke out of one of them. They came knocking during a sweep and grabbed me right off my doorstep. They were already scanning me the second I cracked the door. Next thing I know, they're scribbling shit into their tablets and telling me I gotta come with them. I told them to fuck off. So they cuffed me like some criminal. I got away eventually though. So is FEMA after you? Oh, you better believe it. You hear about FEMA running tests to find visitors. That shit's not a rumor. I fucking saw it. They took some poor bastard into a tent. One second I heard muffled screams, the next they were dragging out a black bag. The guy never came back. You get it now? They're doing things to people. That's why no one ever comes out of those zones. When I saw that shit, I knew I had to get out. That's why I ran, even though I caught a bullet hopping that damn fence. Now I'm a witness. I know too much. They will come after me. Alright, come in. Glad to see you're not like your neighbors. I really do just be letting everyone in. What the fuck are you wearing? Girl, what are you wearing? Can I come in and rest a minute? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. Does your friend need help? Not anymore. When he did need it, no one did anything. Now he's dead. He might have lived if If anyone gave a shit. Alright, come in. Thank you for helping. Unlike... Is that female suit guy in there? No. I won't stay in the same house as someone like him. I'm sorry, but FEMA suit guy is a known good, so I'm not kicking him out. He's been there for ages. Breaking news. Citizens in the city show no sign of stabilizing, and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate, with scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, the city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all fugitives and has now announced a new sign for identifying visitors. Rapid pupil movement. We interrupt this report due to the risk of an attack on our studio. If you have questions, yes, end of broadcast. Thanks. Lots of reading, pal. It's all happening in here, isn't it? FEMA Oompa Loompa guy is fine. Those poor children. I saw it happen. The little ones clinging to each other as the flames crept closer, searching for me, hoping I would save them. It was unbearable. Even now, I'm afraid to close my eyes. I know I see their faces again, helpless, burned, twisted with pain. If you could see the things I saw, you'd pull the trigger without thinking. If you had even a drop of mercy left. Please forgive me. Wait, was she innocent? There's no way. There's no way, right? Yeah, but she had red eyes and her pupils were moving around like crazy. You're looking rough. Perhaps I need to comb my hair. I had a dream last night. I was walking along the tram tracks, heading home. Houses, trees. I heard the trolley coming and I stepped to the side. I turned around and saw something snatch a man in the street. It moved so fast I could barely see it. Well, I knew what it was. I ran after the trolley, but I never got close. I'll never reach it. never reach the truth that hides at the end of the line. Then I woke up. I'm gonna test her again with a photo. That looks a bit sus. It comes. Shit. Oh. Okay, well. Gotta make a call. Gotta make a call, chat. We need some cat food. Cat food, please. Wait, does the can of coffee... Can we get a can of coffee? Okay, I guess the coffee would give me more energy, right, to do more searches. Makes sense. Right, is there a way? Man, this is annoying. Why can't I ask them about photos? It's the one thing I want to know about. But that blind woman looks sus as fuck, didn't she? Her eyes were lit up and the rest of her was black. That's a bit weird. Nothing remains of the burned bodies. Only a strange shapeless mass. It looks like sludge. I wonder if something melted the flesh and bone before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind will survive seeing such a monster. So if that FEMA guy comes around and takes two of my people, then I won't have anybody in the house. FEMA officers surrounded the burned bodies. They document the cultist's deaths. Faces frozen in terror and agony as if they saw something horrible before dying. Every nearby house is in ruin. Your home is the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. So really the game plan is just to let everyone in and then test them, right? I'm back. Not really sure why the hell I bothered though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where the brat is? I know where the brat is. The brat's dead. You want to find her? No point looking. Waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe there'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with it. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door. But the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me, she's my wife. Don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run. So I did what he couldn't. I killed her first, then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in, talking about cleanup. I told them not to worry. It was already done. They left. Said I should sign up. Fuck that. All they do is drag folks away, and the visitors are still fucking here. Anyway, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Open your damn mouth wider. I'm not your damn dentist. My teeth look pretty good. Shit, you're a filthy fucking visitor. Game's over, you little shit. You hear a madman behind the door, spitting furious words with raw aggression. You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. The haze of rage in his eyes are armed with a man is more terrifying than any visitor. You hear his shallow breathing. Bastard. He got me. And how many more has been slaughtered? How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out so they didn't go easy. He's gone quiet. You should probably check he's actually... Because of scum like you, so many are dead. People like you killed my friend. People like you will never let anyone live in peace. What? You think no one will fight back? These minds, damned by insanity. And now I've lost everything. But you still have something left to lose. I'll crush you. I'll drive you deep into the ground. I'll drown everything in your blood. Every bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Every last one. Wow. There you have it, folks. We did it. Did we do it? I don't know. I don't know what I did. Quite frankly. That was a hell of a lot of reading. Damn. Is this like all the endings? One trial ended only for another to begin. Now in the eyes of the crowd, you are the one to be feared. And we've seen 32 of 68 people. Question mark. I'm still upset about this guy getting taken from me by the FEMA guy. This girl, I let her get killed. And I let the little girl get killed. And this guy. He got killed by that one guy in the kitchen at the start, I think. This guy. But yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, call it there. We'll probably play through this again at some point, because it seems to have a lot of replayability. And see if we can't get some of the other endings. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there, because I don't think we have time for another playthrough. That was about 3 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Thanks all for hanging out and listen to me blub through No, I'm Not a Human. Hopefully all of you have a good rest of your evening. And I'll see you in the next stream, which will be tomorrow, I guess. I suppose. If you'd like that. But yeah, take care everyone, and don't forget to make sure the people you let in your house are not weird, you know? Make sure they haven't got perfect teeth. Don't let Roman Reigns in your house, I guess. But yeah, take care everyone. And don't forget to be careful of people in your house, because they're creepy.